Hello everybody. As you all know, first we want our cup of coffee. That's where I always start with. I am Ingrid from Guidance for You. As you maybe have already seen some videos from me before, you do know a little bit what I do and who I really am. So today I would like to tell you another story, what really happened about a client who came to my practice and that had to make decisions in a relationship. And it's going to be a bit tricky. So I'm going to tell you what happened and how things went from there. So this was a lady who came to my practice at my home. And again, as you know, I always tune in their vibration, in their energy before they arrived. So I was already writing certain things down where I could already feel this lady has a difficult situation. And this situation was difficult because I could see she was in a relationship with two men. Not one, but two. I already knew things need to change there because she couldn't keep going on like that. So as always, she arrived, she came in, we started of course with a cup of coffee, with some water, and we were making ourselves comfortable. Here is my practice where you can see my desk where we sit at. So we made ourselves comfortable. Who came for the second time, and the first time she did came for making certain kind of decisions in her career. Today we're not going to talk about that. Today I would like to talk about her relationships. So I told her, I said, okay, today you're not here for your career because that's in balance, but I do feel we need to talk about relationship. And I said, you know what? I feel you are dating two men. And she was looking at me with big eyes and saying, yes, I am. So she was a little bit like, ooh, can I tell her? And I said, believe me, we can talk about it. That's why you're here. You are here today because you're dating two men, but you do not know which man to choose. And she said, yeah, that's right. So how I work is when someone is in relationship with whoever or what it is ever about, I can tune in that other's person vibration and energy. So I told her, I said, okay, you know what? Let's say we have man number one and we have man number two. You know which one is number one and which is number two. So I said, let's start with man number one. I said, okay, I have to say his physical outside is what really feels as an attraction towards you. And she was already smiling and she said, yes. I said, okay, I can see that really takes your attention there. If we do talk about communication and talking, I feel you're not really on the same level with this man. It's more the body connection with each other, the physical attraction, but not really communication, understanding each other, and a bit in a different kind of level. And she said, yeah, that's true. I said, okay, if we go to man number two, physical wise, he looks fine for you. Not really where you say it's the same as man number one, but still he looks fine, does really take good care of his body, does do sports, is very keen on his diet. Yeah. And she said, yeah, that's true. I said, plus with that man, you can really communicate well. So you are on the same level. With this man, you can talk for hours. And she said, that is so true. We can really have a glass of wine in the evening and talk and talk and talk, and we don't stop. We can keep going on. When with the other man, I need to think of certain kind of things what I can talk about and I don't know anymore. And then it's more the quietness, and then we get more in the physical side. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Instead of really having conversation. I have to say, this lady was still young, for her, being in a physical attraction was very important for her. So having that with man one was important. But missing out what she didn't have with this man, number one, she did have with man number two. So she said, yes, I'm so stuck in between. What do I do? Where will it take me? I could even feel that with man number one, he was even not really imbalanced with his own life. So he felt in a way like not having everything organized, not really having everything in boxes. So that means he had the job, but job changes a lot. He couldn't keep a job for a long time, tried to do things on his own. So in financially side, he wasn't really, if we can say, balanced. If I went to the other guy, he had his own business, was going well, was doing traveling a lot. So you have to think these two guys were totally different, but in each person or in each man there was something that she liked. Okay, I told her, of course you cannot keep going on and date these two men, because at one point you're young, you want to really settle. I even feel that you want to get married. I even feel that you have been thinking of being a mother. And she said, yes, I did, or I do. I said, okay, if you keep going on in what you're doing now, you cannot do that. So in a moment or at a time, you do need to make decisions. So what I can do at that point is I can tell you, or I can tell, and I told her what the future will be with each of them separate. So how things will go with man number one, where it will take her, and where things will go with man number two in future time. What can she expect? How will things go? How will you feel for yourself in each relationship? I give her the information and I give her advice to show her how her life can look into the future with every man separate. So I told her, and I even told her, you know what? I can see future, how it would be with each of those two men, but it is you who needs to make the decision of who you are picking, of who you feel you belong to. So all the information that I could give her really made her to make a decision of which man she wanted. So at the end, she took some time to reconsider, to think about it, and she also recorded our session. What I also sometimes tell people, like, most of the time in my session, I say certain things what maybe you think, it's not really important for me now, but later on you think, oh yeah, Ingrid told me something, but what was it about? So when you record it, you have an idea of what I have been telling in that whole session. So she went home, listened again to the recording of our session, and I believe in about after a week, 2 weeks, she made her decision and she picked one of the two guys. And I have to say, this is a story about 6 months ago, and she's still happy with the guy she picked. And she is really settling with this man. She's really making future plans. And again, received a very nice email from her telling me, okay, Ingrid, make the decision. And we're doing so and so and so. We're going on a holiday. They have been even thinking to buy a house together. So I have to say, again, these things happen as well, where people can be in an awkward or a difficult situation where you can contact me and I can help you. I can guide you of what to do in certain situations. Keep in mind, you need to make the decisions, not me. I can give you your future view of how things can go with someone or with whatever your topic is about. So I hoped you enjoyed this video today. Please, may I ask, if you haven't already done it, subscribe down below, thumbs up, that would be nice. And if you have any kind of questions, please make contact with me. You can see below in my description. And I'm really looking forward to connect with you, because I think and I believe if we see each other like we're doing now, I feel I can connect with you and I can help you, I can guide you. So I'm looking forward to be in contact. I'm looking forward for the next video that will happen in a couple of days. So I'm saying for now, goodbye, stay safe, bye.